Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail with more Game Dev Tycoon. As we are continuing today, it's year 15. We're at the halfway mark of the game. And we are still in the Medium office, and I've just looked at some publisher deals, and I've found some very enticing things. I'm finally getting some publishers who want me to make large games, I guess after they saw how I did with Hell Beasts. I could do a racing simulation. If it's a large game, I get 9% royalties, and I only have to score a 5. That's solid. Racing simulation is a great combo. It's been a little while since I did that. Any topic casual for the PC is pretty good. Any topic, but I think that's it's a large game. But any topic casual for the PlayStation, that is very enticing. I do have a little bit more of a penalty, but if I'm going to take that, I need to see what the lowdown looks like on the market. So let's develop a new game here. I wish there was other ways to check this. So it's here. The PC has a 15.3 market share, 13.7. So it's not too different there. But I mean, a large game for the PlayStation. People still buy it. It's still on the market. I think I'm going to have to go for that publisher deal. Of course, we're going to get some people being tired here in just a second, but let's go ahead and try this anyway. So it's here. Any topic casual. I don't want to miss this. Let's go ahead and get started. It's a large game. So let's here. We have done all kinds of things. We're going to do a fashion casual game for the PlayStation. It's like, what? You've made some great games with the Letterbox engine. That's right, but we're going to call this Hallway All-Stars. We're going to target this as the high school crowd or the college crowd that remembers how people were, but I don't know. So it could be kind of a school simulation too. I don't know. I don't care. We're just going to do it anyway. It's going to be a 3D version 2. Our entire staff's getting tired, though, so we could be tanking it. Oh, no. In 2 months, it'll be taken off the market? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So we're going to see if that publisher deal is going to bite us in the ass, or if it's going to sell or not. So let's see here. Casual. Did we just do ourselves in? Our entire staff's really tired. That's not a good start. Oh my god. And see, I'm already at like over 100%. If I just max this all on my own, it's already like burning myself out. So, I'll burn myself out. That's fine. Video playback, don't need that. Multiplayer, sure. So there we go. Fashion All-Stars. Because everybody's got to make a quick buck, right? I don't think this game's going to be done in 2 months. And if it's taken off the market, I don't know how this game's going to sell, or if we'll get a refund. So we're going to learn something new here, I think. See, okay, so there's the GameCube. People, my people are getting tired. So, see, this is the fun part of doing a Let's Play. You get to watch me make some terrible, terrible mistakes. So let's see, we don't really care about the AI here. I do want AI companions though, because you're in the hall, man. You're in the hall. We'll do a few more dialogues just because it lets people cut down each other. So see, Lorraine's starting to become kind of beastly. All it takes is a little bit of training. And we'll keep Bobby on the AI as little as that matters. Hellbeast made 5 million big ones. So we are doing pretty good there. That was a PlayStation 2 game. It was a large game. We published it ourselves, so we didn't get as many fans or things as we could have. But I'd say for trying to force out a large game, that's pretty solid. So let's go ahead and market this. We want to do a small campaign here for $500,000. Man, this is going to be kind of awful. So it's for the PlayStation, which is no longer supported. So I don't know how this is going to sell. Maybe I should have just stuck with the PC. Maybe I should have remembered the news here. We're not going to do any of those. Well, we'll do a day and night cycle. Yeah, we will. So world design, we'll keep that kind of to a minimum. We're going to keep this in the graphics and sound here, so we can do that. Yeah, that's adequate, I think. I think that's okay. Could that be better? Perhaps, but we don't want to overwork our people too much. There we go. That works. That works pretty well. So we're going to see how a game sells on a dead system, because this is a large game. But I don't know. If we get turned around and say, hey, you can't actually make this game, that's going to be a problem, because we're tired. We are tired. I'm going to just do a medium booth this time. So our last little PlayStation cash-in. And I guess I'm going to be holding off release anyway, so I'll just send all my staff on vacation. Just do that early. And we're just going to say, if this one stinks it up, too bad. If it does great, then it does great. So you all can go. Hellbeast and Hallway All-Stars. How different can you get? One is about the terrible beast raining fire on you, just trying to kill you all the time, and the other one is about killing demons from hell. So there we go. So we didn't make the top 100 because we didn't have a large booth, but we are going to just release this with some extra E3 hype, and we get a new topic record, blah blah blah, great combo, so we get some experience here. That's all well and good. We actually may be able to upgrade our 3D, dynamic environment. So we're not in the new 3D engine yet, but we really need some people coming in to help us out. So let's see here, 7 for Hallway All-Stars. I think we are not, maybe we may need to make it, we may not. I think as long as we get a 7, we're fine. Oh, come on, come on, come on, 6. Come on, do me good. Give me a 7 or an 8. 7 or an 8. There we go. I think we actually hit the publisher requirement for this. Like I said, I don't know how this is going to sell in a dead system. Don't know how it's going to sell at all. There we go. 500,000. Okay, Nintendo's working on a game console. Most interstate that is not a successor or somewhat disappointing GameSphere, but instead a new console in the mobile market. Nintendo's GameLink has been around for a long time, so that's precursor to the DS. Yay, so there we go, meets requirements. So we are going to be cashing in on the hallway cat fight. So there we go, we are making some bank on this. There we go. Have we? Actually, we've lost money on that so far, but I think we're going to recover okay. It looks like we're going to have to up our engine again pretty soon, but our crew kind of did get tired there, so now that we're all back, let's find another publisher deal. Or maybe I can, okay, spy any genre. Government action or space strategy. I'm going to do a space strategy on the PC. I think that's a pretty safe one here, because I want to make sure that strategy. So, you can actually multi-genre that. So we're going to do space strategy on the PC. PlayStation is now dead, so that may cut into our sales quite a bit. And this could be one of the last litter box games that we see, because we're going to have to up our ante here pretty quickly, especially if we want to get a larger office, I think. So this is going to be for everybody. Space strategy, let us call this Cosmo Atlus, because apparently you need a map of the stars. I don't know. But we're all here making big games. And let's see here, if this is a strategy game, then we want good engine, good gameplay. Story doesn't matter as much, but it's not totally out of the picture. But let's see here, we'll put branching story back in there. Video playback will drop in there. All these controls, we want character progression. Yeah, I think that's pretty decent. So let's see here, let's put Lorraine on the character design that time. She's actually getting close to surpassing me. Let's see here, Drosman on quests. We'll save, no, we'll use Sawyer now, because we want Estrada to be available for some of that too. So we're getting some hype. This is something people want, I think. Maybe. More than the last strategy game I made. So, Dear Esteemed Sir / Madam, blah blah blah. I want, RCO authorized me to invest in Good Kitteh. Oh, wow. Well, I hope you're from Nigeria so I can pay you. Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not even a ton of money to me. Which is, I'd love to get like a few dollars in real life like that, but let's hear. Let's keep the advertising down. We're gonna kind of stealth release this a little bit. Cosmo Atlus is gonna try and rely more on the word of mouth here, so dialogues don't matter as much. No dialogue. Oh, we can add in a dialogue tree for the low price of something else. Okay, so we can't. Or we can't do dialogue trees, but not better dialogues. We want better AI though. Let's see. So for strategy, we still want good level design, we want good AI. So let's... Who is our big tech guy? Estrada, Sawyer, how fucking overworked would you be for that? So, level design is not going to Lorraine Hart this time. And Drosman's still going to be on dialogues. Looks like that's me. So we're going to be kind of splitting and overworking ourselves again on the larger games, but that's what we're trying to do to build our fan base, so that's what we're going to do. So let's do another tiny marketing, 50,000 for a little bit more hype. So adding AI to all this. How's Hallway All-Stars doing? It's probably not doing fantastic. I've still lost money because I had what I thought was a good publisher deal, but I just spent so much money on the game that we're barely breaking even here. So maybe I should drop back to some medium games, perhaps. But Nigerian scammers, blah blah blah. Can't I get fans for that? So I need to make a larger hit here. It feels like. Let's see. This is a strategy game, so we're gonna add some of these things in as best we can. We're kind of gonna keep it like this, I think. So. There we go. Put up some world design, put up some sound. We're going to kind of keep this a little more balanced. So it's here, Drosman, Estrada. Let's put Heart on there. I'll even lower the graphics a little bit, just because I don't want to be in the red. There we go. Balanced, but not great. But there we go. Hallway All-Stars. Oh boy, so I just missed the casual wave there. Maybe next time. But it looks like I'm going to probably have to upgrade my engine here pretty shortly. Funny how that works, but let's see. Let's do just a little more marketing here, because I'm kind of floating back and forth. That last game that I released is not doing good for me. I'm actually going to lose quite a bit of money on it. Lose pretty much what I made up on Hellbeast, but let's see here. The Space Cat Cadets is... Let's see here. That was a self-published... or that wasn't a self-published game, but that was a good game. It's like we have one good game and then we stink up a bunch of stuff. So Cosmo Atlus will hopefully bring us back to where we need to go. Okay, so we did very poorly on that publisher deal. That's a shame, but that happens. Guess I did say we were going to tank it when I noticed my entire staff getting tired early, but now we're over 200 in each. New combo and great combo. You always want to take these good combos when you can. So we've upped our graphics. I may be able to research even better graphics now. Maybe not. I think I already researched level 3. So Cosmo Atlus, please be good reviews. Please be good reviews. Yes, 8. I will take that to the bank. There we go. 8s. Can we get a 9 up in here? 8? Okay, so if we can do an 8, that is fantastic. So there we go, solid 8. I think that's going to do well. So let's hear, what would our next engine look like? Okay, so we have level 3 graphics ready. So I think we need to research a few more things to pack into the engine real quick. Do we have any other topics that we might want right now? Let's go ahead and research Spy, and I'll put these guys on researching different parts here. So, what do I like in these kind of games? Because we want some more advanced features as we go. Achievements. Let's see here. Achievements. And gameplay is going to be a lot of more important stuff. Full motion video. Wow, took that long to get in there. Voiceovers. Simple body language. Let's do voiceovers. We're going to add just a few things. We're not doing a full-blown engine update here. We're going to add in some basic physics. We're going to add in some, let's see here, virtual economy is going to be good. Save to cloud. Apparently we get that before we get some other stuff. Okay! 1.9 million in 1 week. That is what we call good. Good. Alright, so we met the ratings requirements. We're getting a lot of money. That's great news. We're going to be in the black here in a little bit. If I can just keep getting fans, so let's see, a few thousand fans as we go. Just a few more things to research. Surround sound, full motion video, dynamic environment, virtual economy, and mod support. So let me do virtual economy and research real quick. Mod support. Alright. We can now self-publish large games. That's awesome. So apparently I thought it was 400,000 fans for large games, but it turns out it's 250. So we can do this. We can develop a new game if we want to. Let's actually see what the publisher deals look like first. So it's your post-apocalyptic adventure. Oh, now they want one. Now they want one for the PC. Beat you to that one. So Transport Adventure, Wild West RPG, that's interesting, but it's for the Nintendo 64, so totally wrong audience there. Government Strategy. So I think our next game that we're going to make is a large self-published game, and there's the Nintendo DS coming out. I'm going to go ahead and do some contract work real quick, just because I want to make sure the next game that I do actually has all my people ready to go, and I feel like they're about to go and keel over. So there's the PSP. Haha, it's doomed from the start. LOL. So mod support's completed. We are still making money. We're back up above 30 million. We're just going to keep doing some contract work here until I don't think we're going to get a better publisher deal. Werewolf Simulation. Hey, can I become a werewolf? Sure. Large surgery game. I could do a surgery simulation, but I haven't researched it. But I think our next game is going to be a, our next game is in fact going to be a large self-published game, just because I want to see how we do with it. So first I just want these guys to all recover from what they're doing. Kitty's growing well in his manager. It's time to move our company to a technology park in a building worthy of our success. Yes, we're going to pay $8 million. This is more than worth it. We're going to get 2 staff immediately. There we go. Okay, so great new talent. Fill this position. We have 2 generalists. We want 2 more specialists here. So we want our first person complex algorithms. We're going to spend $250 on looking for these people. Okay, so new headquarters. And now we get even more advanced training. So that's here. My people. See, that's good that we waited, because now we all have like 3 screens to do stuff, and this is going to unlock a lot of new things for us as we get to it. So location is perfect. I look around the building earlier. This is a radical idea. Why don't we open an R&D center? So if we research R&D, we have to get some basic requirements first. Jon Stewart! Oh, with the Daily Show, apparently. Tanner Elliott, I think we only have one viable option, and that's Jon Stewart, our tech guy, so there we go. And see, our guys are all starting to get a little tired now. But we're just going to fill in one more position here. Let's do 300 for the show reel. And let's train you for staff welcoming. So see, we all gotta get used to each other here. So contract work, spreadsheet software, go. It's like gonna crap out in 5 seconds. That's like nothing. So there we go, good design score. Not as good design score, but good speed and good research. Oh my god, Lucille Lawrence is even better. Audrey Price, oh, that's really good speed. 371 versus 382, so 31 technology. Okay, and you're both level 2, so high research, high speed. I like research and I like speed, but I'm going to go with Audrey Price, so sweet. I'm going to skip G3 this year because we're not making any games just yet. Nice job, we'll transfer that much to your account, so we have to wait until everybody gets used to working with each other. Cutting edge stuff, doing well, but I need to top your budget. I've got a couple of big jobs. Large contracts have been unlocked, which is great. We're currently sitting on a pretty good amount of cash. So do you all need vacations? No, you just need to get used to each other. So we're going to do a little more contract work. That is a very large contract. That is a very large contract. Can we do the alien search? Optimize our search for alien life forms by using advanced AI techniques. Can we do it when we're all so tired and unable to work with each other? Cosmo Atlus is now off the market and sold gangbusters. It's actually enough for us to move into a bigger place. Can we find life on other planets? Can we actually unlock an alien to work for us? Or is Audrey already an extraterrestrial? Or am I an extraterrestrial? We don't know. The truth is out there. All of our guys are kind of like, I don't know, this alien stuff kind of doesn't matter too much. Dreamcast is going to be off the market, normalized market. So I don't know if we're going to make this. This is a lot to get. A lot to get. No, we're not going to find the aliens. I don't think that's going to really do anything for us, but we're just trying to pass some time here. Oh! Oh, we failed. We failed at helping people find aliens. But we're all almost on our way back. I still don't think anybody needs a vacation. Oh, okay, so we're going to send you guys on vacation. And when you get back, we're going to do our last game of this session. Because we're in the large office. And let's see here, what games have we released recently? We've released a space strategy, we've released a fashion casual, we've released a dungeon action. I think it might be time to milk that sequel as our first large game for the PS whatever. Since we did get the license for it, as soon as all of our guys come back and we're going to be good to go, just get on back here. So let's see here. Publisher deals. Do we have anything good? Prison Adventure. Yeah, don't get hit in the face. Yeah, hit in the face. That's right. Medieval Strategy. It's large. It's actually a pretty decent one, but I just did some strategy work before. So let's develop another sequel. Cosmo Atlus is good, but we are going to go with Space Cat Cadets would be a hilarious sequel to do here. But since we've upgraded our engine since last time, we are going to do Western Star 3. The game that people have been clamoring for us to release another one for 3 years, and it's going to be a large one. And it's going to be on the PlayStation 2, because RPGs do very well there, and it's on the Glitterbox engine. So, Western Star 3, time to milk that sequel. That's right, we are going to make lots of money, I guess. We're at 22 million right now, we got a pretty good war chest, but we're going to follow our tried and true strategy for this thing. Let's keep all these features, except for steering wheel. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but I think, well, I guess not video playback either. I think that's like, hey, would you like a replay of this stuff? But let's come on. We're going for the PlayStation 2. Let's add in a multiplayer element. That's crazy town, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay, so we've got our new people in here, and these two are not going to be as efficient at first until I actually bump them up into some stuff here, so I want to start giving them some experience early. Gameplay, I think, is a bit more of a design element, so let's get some of our new staff on there. I don't want to screw this up. I'll keep my specialist on the most important parts, but I do want to pack this in with features as much as possible. So this is going to be expensive, but it's going to be worth it. 2 months, the Game Boy will be off the market. So let's see, we've made the mistake of releasing a game on a dead system. We made an awesome game that we wanted to make, and we put it on the... And now we've moved into the large office, and we're making Western Star 3, the squeakle, with Alvin and the Chipmunks. And you can see what 2 extra staff is already doing to us, especially financially. But yeah, RPG time, we are going with huge story focus. Level design still good. AI doesn't matter as much. Love to have AI companions there. Many games are good. Better dialogues are important. And see, these costs go up too when you do larger games. So, let's hear Drosman on the design. Oh man, you are overworked. We'll save myself for graphics. So here, Audrey Price, that would break your back. Let's see here. We will put Lorraine on the dialogues. And level design, we want to do... Let's put Bobby on there, I guess. I mean... Level design is obviously more of a design thing. So what's Aubrey doing? She's not doing as much. That's okay. We don't have to have best management ever. But Drosman is just so overworked. This is where training our staff is going to be really important later. But you want to work these people as much as you can, so I'll go ahead and try and get you all in there. So there we go. A little bit of hype. Little bit of hype. So the PSP's been released. Who gives a bleep? Obviously some people do. There's a lot of people out there that like the PSP. I've just never been much of a portable gamer. So let's see, we're down to 20 million. And we made 1.4 million on the Game Boy, which is a lot less than my first playthrough where I milked the Game Boy all the time. So let's see here, decrypt message. Recently managed to gain access to critical systems. I'm not going to sabotage my competition. That's just dirtbag. I wouldn't want him to do that to me. So let's hear world design, important. Graphics, important. Sounds important. It's all kind of important. So let's kind of do this. So let's hear, I've been saving myself for this. Oh, poor Lorraine. Oh, man. Okay, so we're going to have some overworked people here, I think. Unless I just do that and do it all myself. So yeah, we'll bring sound up. Yeah, I don't want to do that and underlap it, so... Okay, so if I take Lorraine off the sound and put somebody else in there, like Estrada, for instance, what do we got? Yeah, that would just overwork her. So apparently Chris Sawyer doesn't have a lot to do tech-wise, so we'll just do that. I mean, he seems like he's good with graphics. We're going to put in a rich backstory as well, because obviously this is a sequel to 2 games. There is a rich backstory, so let's see how this goes. And let's market that shit. Small campaign. I mean, we're self-publishing a sequel to one of our most successful, longest-running franchises. I think we can afford to dump some money in here, and I just want to see how this goes. So let's hear Hype Train 69. Not super hype, not terribly low hype, but we're making a good game here, just a good solid game. So let's see here, made a little bit of expenses. I think that's decent. I think this may be a record for one or both because we have 6 staff now. And we actually upped our artificial intelligence. We upped a lot of people's levels. Notice those guys are lower level and not making as much yet. So let's hear. Expensive people! And special training is available for Estrada. I can start researching boost. Strong audience is mature now. I don't think I'll be able to hit that one. So, how did we do? How do we do? I didn't like the 4s and 5s. 9s. There we go. Western Star is looking good. 9s and 8s. Not as highly acclaimed as the other ones, but still, it's nice when your game still maintains its critical acclaim even years later. So the story quest focus served this game well. So you gotta work to keep these scores up. And this is our own self-published large game, so we are keeping all the profits. 3.2 million. Sales rank 7. 2.2. We're getting a lot of fans. The newest game in the series, titled Western Star 3, was met with outstanding responses. Critics praise that Western Star 3 had a new engine than the original, really driving technical innovation. Well, that's nice. I think no one cares about the twist and the blah, 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 blah. It's just, oh, it's a new engine. Derp, derp, derp. So, racked up over 500,000 in sales. So, there we go. The excitement has no end. So, how far are we along in sales? Look, Cosmo Atlus, 5 million. Hallway All-Stars, pretty big loss. So, it's kind of like you're just trying to be a hit maker right now and doing what you can. So let's go ahead and, let's see here. There's not a lot to research. We're not going for a new engine just yet. But I'm going to be sticking to self-publishing for a bit, but I've still got to train here. So if I want to do... Let's see here. I've got to get myself up pretty high to be a graphics person. One of the biggest things that you want is a tech specialist. And to get a tech specialist, you need someone who actually has 700 in technology. So I kind of need to be gunning for that with one of my people. And let me look at my staff real quick. You're not gonna be the biggest one. It's gonna be a lot of surprises waiting for you. And whoever wrote the story of Western Star 3 will likely win a prize for it. There we go. So Johnny Stewart, that's not you. Okay, so 423 versus 370 something. So let me look at my staff list real quick just to make sure. So 380, 270. Yeah, so we want Sawyer to do that. Sawyer or Stewart? So 466 versus 423. So Stewart's actually our person who's going to be closest to becoming a tech specialist, because then that unlocks the research lab, and that is something you really want. So we're going to gun for you to get tech points more than anything. However, we are still going to try and, because we want a game design specialist as well, and that requires 700 design. So we want Dresden. Oh, we don't want Dresden to do that. We want Dresden to actually up his design skill as well. She actually may be better because she's faster, though, so yeah, we want a design specialist and we want a tech specialist, and we're going to be going for both of those. Notice how expensive those things are. Those are down-the-road goals, but you will need them for later on. So I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode here. We are about to sell 1 million copies of Western Star. I think that's a good place to end on it. So there we go. We milked that sequel. We made money back, and now we get to go forward with development of large games. And next time we're going to explore some of the late game aspects of this. So I hope you enjoyed this look at Game Dev Tycoon, and this is Way to Fail, and I will see you all next time.